G'day everyone, Rach here, rah. Welcome to this week's Flosstube instalment. I've been a bad Flosstuber. I have not stitched a stitch all week. So, firstly, now that I've got that out of the way, if you don't want to stay, you don't have to. Hello to new subscribers and g'day to those returning. Yes, I didn't stitch last week. I am in the middle of a spring clean before my sister arrives next week, and while I'm only doing parts of the house each day, by the time I've finished I've had enough. And I sit down and I'm like, I can't be bothered stitching. So I've had projects sitting beside me on the sofa, I just haven't opened them. So I was like, now what am I going to do today on my Flosstube video? So I am going to do my Christmas chart parade today. I just thought before I start into that, what I am supposed to do this week, if I do it, and it's going to be a bit sketchy. Today is a free choice day, and then I've got 2 days for my Haid, which I would like to do a little bit on that because it hasn't had any love for a long time. And then it's Santa's Village and then Sarah Casey Unwin. But I've still got the spring clean and I will just see how we go. I will try and be a little bit better. But anyway. So, let's crack on. I have got my eyes in case I need them. Reading chart names and things like that, but otherwise we will crack on. I expect this to be a little bit longer. I will try not to dally too much between charts, but you might want a cuppa and a bicky. Okay, I thought I would start with the things I've finished, of which some of these you will then see again in the year review, I've just realised, but there's not a lot that can be done about that. I'll start with the finished, the things I'm I didn't get the things I'm currently working on out. We'll leave them to the end of year review. And then go through the charts that I've got. I've pulled all the charts out. So, the first thing that I've got finished, and you won't have seen unless you've started right back at the beginning, this is a Lizzie Kate. I don't have the charts anymore. I must have given them away. Or I've put them somewhere safe and I don't know where I've put them. This is Lizzie Kate's 6 Fat Snowmen. 6 Fat Snowmen, I think that's right. Which I absolutely love. I think this is the called for fabric. Possibly everything is called for because I kitted this up before I left the UK. 6 years ago. Okay, so that is that. Now I need to find a place to put that. Then I finished last year. No, wrong chart. Oh, this is going to be good. This is the second video I've made today and it's not the second take of this video. Right, I finished this last year, which is Little House Needleworks Farmhouse Christmas. Charts on the floor. So you will have seen this. So that is Farmhouse Christmas, which is looking pretty good. It's been rolled in a towel with all my other finished things. It doesn't look very wrinkly at all when I look at it on the screen. So that's Farmhouse Christmas. Then, this is one I did long before I started Flosstube. I don't remember when I did it. I might have actually finished it though. Yes. So it's been seen this year. So it was stitched a long time ago, but I actually did the fully finish, almost fully finished, because it's got no hanger or anything, it's just a pillow. And I actually had a go at doing that. So I think I must have used, is it Vonna's tutorial with the 2 flaps of material that you partly sew and stuff and then stitch up? I think that's what I did, but anyway. So this is Little House Needleworks Sleigh Bells, probably, Sleigh Bells Ring, which I love. Okay. Then you'll have seen this year. These, I've been working on some of these. The ones that I've done obviously are completely finished. So Redwork Santas by Prairie Schooler. So I have got this Santa. Oh, I've got 3 of them done. So he's done. He's done. So I've got room for one more on this piece of fabric. And he is done. I see the back on that's a nightmare. That must have been done a long time ago before I started tidying my backs a little bit. That can go up there. This, I think you've seen this year as well. Peachtree Little House Needleworks. The one that I fought with because I didn't like the fabric or the silky thread. But it is finished and it's actually very pretty. This one I think is a start and finish this year as well. What is it? Season's Greetings, Little House Needleworks. Called for threads, but probably not called for fabric. Possibly called for fabric actually, because I'm looking at the label. I actually think this is all called for. Very pretty. I do like that one. Maybe I need to put into my rotation next year, finishing things. Again, this is a start and finish from this year. A Little House, no. Prairie Schooler by the Chimney. Which is, I really like this one too. Now that I've seen them. It's been fun, I have to say, going through looking at everything, finding all the stuff for this video. I do like him, look at that. Okay, oh, I wonder if stars are meant to be coloured in. Oh, I wondered that, oh well. Right, so now we're just on to the pile of charts, and they are, there's a group of various ones from various designers, and then the rest of the designers are sort of blocked together. It's the way I pulled them out of the box. And I haven't taken them out of plastic bags. We would be here forever if I did that, so I will try my best to minimise the glare. So the first one I have got is teeth are falling out. Praiseworthy Stitches, Jingle All the Way, which is quite a big thing. 298 by 208. Yeah, that's why it's not been started anytime soon. Then I have Homespun Elegance, the 2011 Sampler Ornament Jingle Jingle. That looks a nice little easy ornament to do actually. Well, the approximate design, have we got 52 by 41. I should have done that this year really. This is All Through the Night, Oh Christmas Tree, which I really do like. I saw this, I brought this at a craft fair at Alexandra Palace in North London in when did I leave? 2013. And they actually had this stitched, which was why I brought the chart, because it's absolutely stunning. I would say I would do it in my Presidential Blue, but Presidential Blue is not really a Christmassy colour. I really should do this again. Love it. Hands-on design, Hear the Bells. I Hear the Bells rather. I quite like that little. It's a small or a drum, or both. The Drawn Thread Stars. I think this is a Christmassy one. It might not actually be a Christmassy one, but I'll show you because I've said it now. Is it a Christmassy one? What do you reckon? I don't think I could read the verses. The verse is hard to read. As the evening twilight fades away, the sky is filled with stars invisible by day. That might not be a Christmassy chart. That's the Rove chart. Okay, I have, amazingly, I'm surprised that I only had one Brenda Gervais Christmas chart, which is Plum Pudding. That's right there, which I really quite like. Now there must be a reason why I haven't been buying some of the other ones. There are ones this year that I do want though. but I won't be buying them till next year now. Then I have, this is actually Raise the Roof. It's Teresa Kitten Stitch's chart, and she re-released this earlier this year sometime, I think. And it's called Christmas Land. Christmas Land, yeah. Which is a nice, pretty, villagey, snowy scene, which is the sort of thing I like. Right, some Prairie Schoolers. And this is And to All a Good Night. I have a thing for the Christmas Prairie Schoolers, but it looks like I need to do some more of them, really. Next year is a year of no new starts and trying to get things finished. 2021 should be a year of new starts. I don't know. This is Good Saint Nick. And I like, because you can actually do those as 4 separate ornaments if you want. Christmas Eve I really do like. I got all the I want to start things chills when I was going through all of these. Christmas Village. Again, Prairie Schooler. Prairie Schoolers Up on the Housetop. So it's a bit hard to see, the picture's very dark and I've got it in plastic still. So we've got some little ones that can be made into smalls, which are all little houses, I've realised. Oh, why aren't I doing some of this? So there's 3 by the looks of it, that looks like the same one. So there are 3 little house smalls and then the sleigh. Christmas Samplers 2. Possibly got because I've got and am doing Christmas Samplers 1, which is the night before Christmas sampler I'm doing. Christmas Tree Farm, which I really like. Well, I like them all, don't I? Oh Christmas Tree. I really... I'm not going to say it again. I like that one too. This is the 1990, 1994 and 2005 Santas. I'd actually like to work on collecting all of these. I quite like that they're all in a little booklet rather than buying them singularly, like the following ones. So this is the 1999 Santa. I like him. The 1987 Santa. The 2006 Santa. And the 2018 Santa. Actually, I haven't seen one for this year. Has anyone seen a 2019? I'll have to go nosying. And the final Prairie Schooler one I've got is Santa's House. Okay, so that's all the Prairie Schoolers. Then we've got some Lizzie Kates. So this is Tiny Tidings XX. Which is going to be a little bit hard to see. Oh no. I think I primarily possibly got it for this one, the snowman. I would say that was my main reasoning in that one. Then we have the ABCs of Christmas, which I'd love to do one of these days. Like all the rest of them. Tiny Tidings XIX. I'm not even going to try and remember what the Roman numerals are. And this is just cute. Very cute. I'd do all of those one day. I've got this. This is part of Ho 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 Holiday. Maybe that. Is it Jingles? I don't know. That's the whole piece. If you know your Lizzie Kates better than me. But I just brought the one, and I actually did it and I gave it away in a swap in 2012, I think. So I don't actually have the finished article, but I have actually done this one. Then I have Coming to Town, the Lizzie Kate Santa from 2011. Oh dear, 2011. It's cute. I also have this from the Christmas Rules. Again, I just bought the one, I'm not really sure. This is the one I like, Be Kind and Of Good Cheer. So I just got the one, but it actually does have an additional chart. Treasure Family is the other one. That's a better picture. I should maybe think about getting that whole series. I've got this one I have partially kitted, as in it's got its threads, I think. Socks and Underwear, the 2010 Santa, which I really like. I just never got round to getting the fabric. That will have to wait. And this one I'm not going to take out of the plastic because this came in a parcel that got liquid damaged along the way, and this is the Merry String, so that's the beginning of the alphabet. You can see the tide mark there, and then the tide mark there. It actually doesn't affect the chart, and probably I should do it right now while I think about it. I could actually there we go. That's how I shall keep it. Okay, now on to the Little House Needleworks. There are a few of these because I do like her work. So we have the Firehouse from Hometown Holiday series. Love that. I think Diane from Little House Needleworks, I think, really does manage to capture the coziness of Christmas. I don't know how to explain it any other way than that. But I always get warm tingles when I see her Christmassy things. This is Main Street Station. And I think that's part of because one of my dreams has always been to live in small town America where it snows at Christmas. It's not going to happen, but the Tree Lot, Hometown Holidays. And I believe those are the only 3 of those I've got. There are others, obviously there's loads, but I was only getting the ones that really captured me, and I would like to do them in some sort of line that I've seen a few people do. I haven't pulled out the whole series, but I've got all the charts from this year's Jack Frost Tree Farm. That's part 1. Lantern Lane, which I really must do, like the rest of them. This is a little chart. This is a freebie, and it's probably still on the Little House Needleworks website, littlehouseneedleworks.com, which I have actually done, but I gave it to my niece for Christmas a few years back. Goodness knows what she's done with it. This is Pear Tree. He's a Flake. And Frosty Flakes. So that's the extent of the Little House Needlework charts. I have one, to me this is a Christmas chart. It'll be interesting to see what other people think. I think this is a Christmas chart. Kathy Barracks and Heaven and Nature Sing. Every time when I see that I think of the line in the carol. Don't ask me which carol. But I could sing it badly and destroy your ears for you. So this is really lovely. And you can often see this. I think I got this because Julie McConnell used, depending on where she sits, it's over, or was over her shoulder in some of her earlier videos. It's beautiful. I have a couple of Country Cottage needleworks. This is in the meadow. I'm surprised I didn't have more. I was quite surprised when I was looking through. And I have this which came out last year, which is Santa's List, which I was thinking of doing as a small pillow with he's making a list on the front and checking it twice on the back. But I haven't done it. Carriage House samplings. One day when I'm 83 I'll start this, because by then I'll have finished the houses of Hawk Run Hollow. This is lovely. Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. Two more. It's not been as long as I thought. Blackbird designs, I have two. I have the bells on Christmas Day. Probably got because of the sampler. Plus they're all that you should buy all the Blackbird designs books when you see them. Anyway, wow, that's not on the front. I hadn't noticed that. There's another sampler in here. I won't have looked at this since I got it and put it away. Maybe there isn't a sampler, that's just to talk about the sampler. Okay, let's not confuse. And Home for the Holidays, which I think, it came out a couple of years ago actually. Does it have a year? I don't see a year. And this, apart from the cardinal, which everyone did last year, the reason that I got this, as you will all know probably, is Christmas Garden, which is just stunning. And that is all my Christmas charts. My little box is empty. So I hope you enjoyed having a little stroll through what I've got. I would say I don't have a lot, but there was a lot to show you. It's only 20 minutes of video though, so it can't be that many. I've only been buying for the last 4 years probably, so maybe that is a bit rude. Anyway, if you are a Flosstuber watching this, please share your Christmas charts. It's a fun thing to look at people's charts and write down a few things that you might like. I think that is it for me. I will endeavour to do some stitching this week, but I will make no promises because I've still got to clean the house from top to bottom. I mean, this is vacuuming on the tops of all the windows ledges and everything like that. This is the big jobs. Next Sunday is the Stitchy Group Christmas party, where I have an ornament exchange, and I'm hoping to record, so that, depending on what I stitch next week, or this week rather, that may be the video next Monday, or it will be an additional video at some point before Christmas. So it just depends on what I've got done, if I've actually got anything to show you. And there is also no choosing of projects next week because it's the last week of this rotation for this year, because my sister arrives at the end of next week. So I've already chosen the 2 projects for next week, one of which is Quaker Street, and I can't remember what. Oh, I've got my little diary right here. What do we have next? So we've got, Lucy Calcutt gets 2 days and Quaker Street gets 2 days next week. So that is that. So I might as well have said that now in case I only show the Christmas video next week. Okay, I shall go. Have a good stitching week, and I will catch you next week. Bye for now.